Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel.
Hi, how are ya?
If you're new here, welcome to the best house. If you're an OG subscriber, welcome back. And if you're just coming over because of the title of the video, don't forget to subscribe before you go. After that failed attempt to redeem himself, Jeffree Star is at it again. Jeffree Star is still not out of the woods. His apology video was not super great. He is not losing a lot of subscribers, but he still is losing subscribers. He decided to do this video. He went over and over about some things that have been resurfacing. People started talking about his grandmother's age again, and people started talking about the concealers robbery again. He's still trying to shut down all of these rumors, but let's talk about the points that he brought up on this new video.
And I know that there's been a lot of negativity thrown my way, so if you have me on notifications to tell me to or call me a or I can take it.
He cannot take it. He will block you. It's a little bit of a slap in the face to me for him to just be wearing a robe. Come on, try a little harder.
If you need to let out your anger on me, baby, I can be your piñata.
Yeah, I'll be your piñata. But before you do the second swing, you'll be blocked. You just get one shot, just one shot at that piñata.
I've been creating so many products behind the scenes and just, keeping busy.
Throwing that businessman mentality. He's just like Tati to me. He's just a salesperson. Sell, 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 sell.
Which is really good and healthy, especially if you're going through mental health issues at home, if you have crazy anxiety.
He throws the mental health issue right in there. He tries to pull us in saying, I don't know if you have anxiety. He's trying to be relatable. I didn't put the clip here, but if you watch the whole video, he also mentions like some of us have been at home the whole time. It's a little tiny shade on Nikita Dragon and all of these TikTokers and YouTubers, James Charles as well, and all these people that are going out in parties.
I'm over rumors and bullshit and everyone making up fake shit. Girl, there's photoshopped DMs that are going around this week from me of shit that I never said.
About this Photoshop DM of things he never said, I have no idea. So if you guys know something about it, post down in comments if you have any links or anything, because I'm really curious to see what's the tea with that.
Speaking of my concealer, there's someone that tried to say that there's a police report from Jeffree Star Cosmetics at our warehouse in our robbery that we only had $10,000 of things lost. A lot of people are bored and miserable and they just want to make up shit all day.
He's referring to a tweet that just emerged from a account called Good Citizen Records. Here's the list of at Jeffree Star #theft records. Total value of the theft was $10,000 with an additional $30,000 in physical damages according to the LAPD #public records. This account requested the documentation from the LAPD about the situation, since we all right now do not believe a word that comes out of Jeffree Star's mouth, allegedly. I saw the whole document. I'm going to have the document here for you guys. You guys can pause it and read it. It says everything that you need to know, and it has all of the signature, like the end signature and the headings and everything that makes it look pretty legit. But the most important part to me is it gives you the date, the time, the location, date of the report, the name of the claimant or the victim, which is Jeffree Star Cosmetics, the factual circumstances of the incident, which is unknown suspects cut a hole into the roof of the business, removed property and fled through the roll-up door to an unknown location, then the general description of injuries and property of weapons, which is pallets of cosmetics product, $10,000, hole cut in roof $2,000, and the metal roll-up doors $28,000, which makes it so ironic because the metal roll-up door is more expensive than what he spent to make these concealers.
I'm just pointing out the obvious because that's what I do.
Everybody's going crazy about this because $2.5 billion and now it's 10,000. If I find any quotes, I'm gonna put here, but basically what MTV Australia said is that the police will not write up the retail value of a product into the report because that's a subjective value. $10,000 is what he spent on the cosmetics. $2.5 million is what he could potentially, allegedly make if he sold 100% of those units, which we know that he could have because at the time he was selling out everything he made. But what if he didn't? What if only 90% of it sold out? Then you would have to mark down on a sale or something, and that would make that price go lower. They need to get the actual physical amount of money that he spent on the product rather than what he could potentially sell the product for. But there's a channel that mentioned the fact that maybe it would be a different story if this was a pre-sale and all those items were already sold out and they were just coming in to be shipped out. Maybe then he could have done the report under that price that he's alleging that these items are valued at. He could have used his PR team to make a nice little quote or something that he could use to tell everybody, hey, I lied, but technically I didn't, because that's what the value would have been if I sold them. But he decided to take the I will keep lying road. And he is, again, not even showing any receipts, just saying, hey, I'm telling you, this is invented. This is not true. Just believe what I say. If he does have a police report that says $2.5 million, show it to us. He wasted this opportunity to set the record straight and at least own up to one of his lies.
I roll with the punches. You guys know I'm really strong. Just take my advice or learn from me, you guys. Like,
I think he says something along those lines on the very first video as well. Something about like, learn from me, listen to me.
And I'm fully admitting my flaws, and I hope that people can learn from me.
Please don't learn it from him.
sadly, my robbery was real, no matter what anyone wants to say.
Nobody's saying that the robbery is not real. What everybody's saying is that you exaggerated the value of the stuff that got stolen. The reality was a lot lower than that. And by the way, what a markup.
So I went on a social media break, you all know.
No, you didn't.
What's that smell? Some bullshit? I'm gonna put it up.
You know how I've mentioned my grandma a few times. My grandma Mary, she's her real age is 103, okay? She turned that in July of this year. But when we did our video, I said my 100-year-old grandma.
He would say different ages in different times. When it comes to age, rounding up or rounding down doesn't really work well. I don't want to be too harsh on this detail, but I'm just going to say that in my opinion, rounding up or rounding down somebody's age can be very misleading depending on your age group. Whatever box you're checking at the moment, it could be weird.
So everyone thinks that she's not real. My grandma's not real and I fabricated her and she's all lie.
Nobody's saying that she doesn't exist. They're just saying that you lied about her age. He's misconstruing and deflecting, just like what he did with the concealers, saying that the robbery didn't happen when that was not the issue. Here again, the grandma doesn't exist when that's not the issue.
She hasn't left her house since COVID except once, and it was in a very controlled environment.
That one time that she got out, was it the time that you took her out when you were taking your break from social media? How controlled was this environment? Because he said that she wanted to visit her first home or her former home or something. I would like to have more context on this one.
I've been doing a lot of photo shoots and video stuff.
I just hope they're all by yourself.
Patrick Starr released his brand new makeup line called One Size. But a few weeks after his first launch, he launched more products. Let's see what it actually looks like. Okay girl. There's a lot of neutrals, but Patrick, I mean, he's been wearing brown and crazy, beautiful, smoked out eyes for a long time, so I didn't know what to expect for his first color story. Now, there is some fallout, that's obviously normal. It's eyeshadow. I don't really ever complain about fallout anymore.
Shade.
All right, now it's time for the finale of the video. The first item, of course, is the One Size Go Off Juiciest Makeup Remover Wipes. That is a big claim. Let's compare it to the wipes I've been using for years. Of course, the iconic Neutrogena wipes that everyone knows and loves.
Shade.
Now the mist. Oh my god, my eye.
Don't be throwing no shade.
It's like it's mixing it around. Oh, it's kind of going in my eye and it burns. Now I gotta be honest though, for being the juiciest makeup wipe, it feels it feels wet, but I swear to God, the Neutrogena ones are way more juicier. I mean, it came off. It definitely came off. Is there still makeup on my skin? I don't know yet. Let's keep going. Like nothing's burning my skin, nothing feels weird. This is what this one looks like. Now we're gonna use the Neutrogena wipe, which yeah, it does feel more wet. I gotta be honest, I've been using the Neutrogena ones for a very long time. Now I'm going to do the next step after I use a makeup wipe. You wanna get the makeup wipe residue is what I call it, or the juice off of your face. Let's compare. So here is the Neutrogena side, and here is the Patrick Starr One Size wipes. As you see, there is a little bit more makeup residue here. So honestly, the Neutrogena one is a little bit more juicier. And it got off, I think, more makeup in my opinion.
How did I communicate that whole message, Suzanne? Was that messy?
Yes.
Love the formula, but hate the color story.
I created my most anticipated eyeshadow palette finally. I told you I would maybe make a nude collection in the future, and little did you guys know, it was the next collection.
Let's see what it actually looks like. Okay, girl.
Surprise,
Interesting mist. It's burning my eye. The wipes are not as juicy as Neutrogena wipes. So he was big time low-key shading Patrick. It feels like he's been shading a whole lot of YouTubers lately. He shaded Nikita, Jackie Aina, now he's shading Patrick. Do you think it's really worth it to send him PR at this point?
All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. I will see you on the next one. Mwah. Bye, guys.
It's like that the video's over. Addressing barely nothing, no receipts. Everything he's saying here is just calculated to make sure that he gives strength to the other video. This was a mess of a video. It was just weird. It was a weird video and it didn't do anything for me. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Did it work for you? Thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to subscribe before you go and ring the bell button so you can get notified every time I post. Like this video so you can get pushed through the algorithm. I would love to have more of you watching my videos in the future, and I'll see you in the next upload. Bye!